guys, what is up, and welcome back to the Crypto Infinity channel, where we try to help you find infinite ways to make money. Again, my name is Hector, and again, welcome back. I appreciate everybody's patience with me, and now that I'm back, we will start with the daily market updates. Like I stated on the video that I put yesterday on my channel, we will be starting Tuesdays and Thursdays for the daily market updates, and I will be posting shorts as often as I can. But for now, let's go ahead and get on with the Bitcoin charts, and we'll take a look at the coin market cap for now. So we are sitting at a $1.179 trillion market cap for the crypto economy, I guess you could say. And then our 24-hour volume is 35 billion, and our Bitcoin dominance is sitting at 46.9%, with our ETH dominance sitting at 19%. But oh man, once Bitcoin gets up past that 50% Bitcoin dominance, it's game on. I think we could start heading towards possibly 32, 40,000. But again, not financial advice, that's just my opinion. And our ETH gas is sitting at 83 Gwei. So if we go ahead and start looking at the Bitcoin price, we are 1.44% increase in the market cap over the last 24 hours. And our Bitcoin is currently sitting at $28,585. We do have Ethereum sitting at 1,863. So again, if you take a look at Bitcoin, it's not much up for the last week. It's just been sitting sideways. But again, it's way better than what we were at a couple months ago. We were sitting at around 15,000, 20,000. But again, this is crypto, and any day it could pretty much fluctuate. Like just the other day, it was sitting at around 30,000, and now here we are sitting at 28.5. But hey, it's crypto. So we take a look down here at BNB token. We do have it sitting at $323. XRP, we have it at 46 cents. Cardano, 38 cents. We have Dogecoin sitting at 7 cents. Matic, 97 cents. All these are really great pickups at pretty much well under market value. So again, if you look, it's not what you take a look at the price right now, but if you take a look at what they're doing in the crypto realm, then you'll realize that all these tokens are pretty much undervalued dramatically. So we also do have Chainlink down here at $6.94. Cosmos, $10.99. We have XLM sitting at 9 cents. Incredible prices for ICP sitting at $5.68. HBAR, 5 cents. Oh man, HBAR is pretty much a sleeping giant. I would get into HBAR immediately. Not financial advice, but again, that's just my opinion. That is one of my biggest bags currently. But man, I have really great feelings on Hedera, on everything that they're doing. So now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the Bitcoin price, Bitcoin charts. We do have it again sitting at 28,596 USD. And if you take a look at this trend for the last, when was this? April 21st. We do have it pretty much going up, and then we had a really bad dip. Then we came right back up and continued with that trend. Once we hit that trend, we hit around 30,000, and then we started coming back down, and then we came down to 27,725, and we have headed up from there. But again, I do believe that we will come back and hit 25,000. Possibly we could hit around 20,500, which is where the CME gap is at. But again, that's just my opinion. And we did have that real long downtrend. Then we traded sideways, headed back up. And then again, we had that nasty dip. Came back up, traded sideways. Had a nice little spike right here. So if you take a look right here, one top here, two top there, three top there, triple top down. We came down again to 27,600. And again, we are sitting right now at 28,630. And I do believe that we will have a bigger uptrend coming along with Bitcoin Miami, and that's pretty much within the next 3 weeks. We will have I believe, in my opinion, that we will have an uptrend and then we will dump afterwards, like every year. But again, that's just from the past, from what I've seen in the past. So yeah, I do believe that we do have a possibility of hitting 25,000 again. But I mean, again, realistically, we can't go up forever. So again, the more we go up, the more we're gonna call for a downtrend, for a little rejection, and we are gonna head down before we head back up. So again, let's get into the articles for today. We do have Pac West falling more than 20%. Pac West falls more than 20% as regional bank stocks slide to new lows. So regional bank stocks fell sharply Tuesday as the falloff from the third major bank failure this year continued to put pressure on the sector. So the shares fell nearly 28% on Tuesday and was on track for its fourth straight negative session. This stock was halted for volatility multiple times. So if you take a look, we were trading at around $11 towards the end of April. And then this was April 28th before we headed on that descending. So if you take a look at the last day, you see right here, early today in the morning, we were sitting at around $8, and then we just dipped down all the way to around $5.29, which is a pretty dramatic drop coming from $8. And if you take a look at the year, a year back, we were sitting at around $28 to $30. So again, just take that in, and then I don't know, take it how you want to take it. So the California-based bank was not the only regional lender under pressure. Shares of Western Alliance dropped 15%, and SPDR and S&P Regional Banking ETF also sank 6.3%. So the steep declines deepened losses in the sector from Monday. Over the weekend, regulators seized troubled regional bank First Republic and sold it to JP Morgan Chase. Again, not speculation or speculation. Again, however you want to take it. But I do believe we are heading to that world where we're going to be going to that one world currency. And again, that's not good. But again, I'm here to make money on crypto. And I know it's not good. But hey, if we have a chance to get rich, then so be it. So First Republic is the third failure of a large regional bank this year, following Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank in March. So the reasons for Tuesday's declines were not immediately clear. JP Morgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon said Monday that the initial phase of the regional bank crisis was over and that there was cautious optimism among Wall Street analysts that the deposit flight issues had been contained. I do believe that we will have more banks collapse, but again, that's just my opinion. And I do believe that Bitcoin will take off from there. So now we get on to the next article. We do have Texas lawmakers proposing a gold-backed state digital currency for all the people that do live in Texas. This is, I guess you could say, good news because we don't want that central bank for digital currency that's not backed by anything, but we do have a gold-backed state digital currency. So the bill states that the trustee must hold a sufficient amount of gold in reserve for all units of digital currency that have been issued and are still in circulation. The two Texas lawmakers have introduced identical bills for creating a state-based digital currency backed by gold, a move that comes despite objections from several United States lawmakers against introducing a central bank digital currency. So we do have Senator Brian Hughes introduced Senate Bill 2334 on March 10th, and Mark D'Orazio introducing House Bill 4903 on the same day, stating that a fractional equivalent amount of physical gold would back the proposed digital currency. Again, I do believe that this is a good for crypto. I do believe that it will take off once it gains more mainstream media And I know we've had the mainstream media, but the more the price goes up, the more people will be interested in it again. So again, that's when we'll have that Bitcoin rally, and then we'll have altcoin season going forward, and then that could happen within the next 6 months to a year. But again, let's just wait and see what happens within the next 6 months, and then we'll go on from there. So if we go on to the next article, we do have lawmakers led by Democrats urging the feds to halt rate hikes ahead of Wednesday's announcement. So a group of lawmakers, including Senator Elizabeth Warren and Representative Pramila Jayapal, urged the Fed to halt its rate hikes. So the request came on the day before the Fed is expected to raise its benchmark rate by a quarter of a point again. A group led by several prominent Democratic lawmakers is calling on the Federal Reserve to halt the rate hikes to avoid risking too much damage to the economy. But again, in my opinion, I believe that it's too late for that. The damage has been done already. But again, I don't know. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I do believe that they'll raise the rates by 25%, 25 BPS. I don't think that they'll halt it. Not tomorrow. Maybe for the next time that they have the FOMC meeting. I do believe that there will be talks into halting the rate hikes. But again, until we get to that day, or again, we'll see what happens tomorrow. But 10 senators and representatives led by Senator Elizabeth Warren of Massachusetts and Reps Pramila Jayapal of Washington and Brendan Boyle of Pennsylvania raised their concerns about the Fed's monetary policy strategy and its potential to throw millions of Americans out of work. The letter was sent ahead of the Fed's anticipated rate hike announcement Wednesday. It would be the 10th increase since last year as the central bank has tried to tame inflation. Some expect the Fed to pause hikes after Wednesday. So again, like I just stated, I do not believe that they're gonna halt the rate hikes tomorrow, but I do believe we are gonna go ahead with that 0.25 percent interest rate hike, which is 25 BPS, and I do believe that it is already priced into Bitcoin. But again, we always expect that volatility with the FOMC meetings. We do have that very bad volatility. So if you are trading tomorrow, just be careful. Make sure don't fall and get wrecked. So pretty much in saying that, I don't know. I really don't know. Depending on what they say tomorrow is will depend on whether Bitcoin will hold 28,000. So like we state on this article, how can Bitcoin hold 28,000 amid the banking crisis? Again, the more the banks collapse, the more Bitcoin will succeed, in my opinion. I do believe that once the banks go down, people will trust more in Bitcoin and pretty much try to say that it's the digital gold, which it is, in my opinion. On this week's episode of the Market Report, Cointelegraph's resident expert discusses whether Bitcoin's 28,000 support has a chance amid the recent banking crisis. So in today's Market Report episode, the first news article explains why Bitcoin margin and futures indicators are essential to decide whether whales and market makers have flipped bearish as Bitcoin failed to break the 30,000 resistance. For starters, Pitchman explains why the $340 million liquidation in leveraged futures was important and how it affects the markets during surprise price moves. So, using the data from the OKX exchange on borrowing and lending markets, it shows how the leverage was used to push Bitcoin's price close to 30,000 on April 27th and how it played a key role in the subsequent decline to 28,000. Next, the analyst jumps to the top traders long to short data provided by exchanges, which shows whales on OKX and Binance adding leverage longs between April 25th and May 1st. So again, May 1st was just yesterday. So again, I do expect Bitcoin to pump within the coming weeks leading up to Bitcoin Miami 2023. I will not be there this year, but hopefully next year we can make it and we will be reporting live from there. But yeah, as for now, I do believe that we will be on an uptrend, and then from there we will start heading down. After the Bitcoin 2023, we will start dumping. and possibly head down to 25,000. Again, we don't dump to 25,000 every year, but we do dump after Bitcoin Miami. So again, why did Bitcoin react negatively to the event? It could be two things. The news was already priced in as Bitcoin rallied 7% between April 25th and April 29th. Or B, investors interpreted the move as a strong signal from the government, meaning they won't let any bank fail without a bailout. So again, the US dollar has already weakened against other major currencies and will continue to devalue if the banking crisis creates other victims. Ultimately, no depositor is harmed, but the value of those dollars in the bank is worth less every month. That's why Bitcoin will benefit, maybe not in the short term, but certainly in the span of 1 to 3 years. So again, if I were you, again, not financial advice, take this with a grain of salt. I would start dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin and Ethereum, because those two are going to be one of the biggest. Well, Ethereum will be one of the biggest gainers, and Bitcoin. Well, again, you know what Bitcoin does every 4 years. It hits an all-time high and then will come down again. But again, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Litecoin. We do have the Litecoin halving coming up. We do have Ripple XRP, Cardano, HBAR, Algorand, ICP. Those are the main coins that I'm taking a look at. But again, not financial advice. But again, we are here to help you out. And if you have any questions, make sure you drop it into the comments. And we will cover it on the market update for Tuesday. Not Tuesday, but Thursday. Or I will make a short video depending on what your comment is. I will make a short video and upload it tomorrow. But again, I do appreciate each and every one of you that's here with me at this moment. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Make sure you share the video. Make sure you follow on Twitter. I will be posting my Twitter handle below this video. Thanks, and until next time.